Okay, gentlemen, I'm so happy that we're all here today.
Yeah,
Good afternoon. Wanted to discuss the fact that you're very fast. You won that marathon. That's so amazing, man. And you are incredibly swole. That's awesome. And your style and your shoes is just absolutely fascinating. Oh, hey, I didn't see you. Scaling and route planning. What would you like to know? So, what is calculus? Dental calculus, also known as tartar, is calcified dental plaque. Everyone has plaque, but not everyone who has plaque have calculus. Dental plaque is a sticky film of bacteria that accumulates on the surface of teeth. If plaque is not removed, minerals from your saliva combine with plaque and calculus forms. This calcified dental plaque is usually made up of calcium and phosphate and feels hard to the touch. This development of calculus may lead to the development of gingivitis and periodontitis. If calculus is not treated, it can irritate your gums and cause gum disease and recession, as well as bone loss. Now that you understand the importance of calculus removal, let's introduce you to the instruments that will help you do just that.
First things first, this is our periodontal probe. This is a UNC 12 with marcations at 1 millimeter and thicker marks at 5 millimeters.
This is an explorer, and as its name suggests, it is used to explore the mouth. It is used to locate calculus deposits, caries, and to check after a root planing.
The 204S sickle scaler is used to remove supragingival calculus deposits from the crowns of the posterior teeth, but remember to use it only on the enamel surfaces and not on root surfaces.
Jaquette scaler. This instrument in our cassette is marked as SH5. Scalers in general have pointed tip with triangular shape and cross section. This instrument is used for removal of calculus from the supragingival area of the anterior teeth.
The 1-2 Gracie curette is an area-specific curette that is used for subgingival scaling of maxillary and mandibular anterior teeth. For effective calculus removal, the face-to-tooth surface should be at a 60 to 80 degree angle while applying lateral pressure.
The universal Columbia curette can be used for supra and subgingival scaling of posterior teeth.
Gracie number 5-6 has longer shank than Gracie number 1-2, and it is used for all surfaces of anterior teeth and premolars. It is also very useful for the surfaces of the canines, which have the longest root of all teeth.
This is the Gracie number 1112 curette. It is used to take off calculus on posterior teeth mesial surfaces.
This is Gracie 1314 curette. Use this only for posterior distal surface to remove subgingival calculus. Make sure you put lower shank parallel to tooth surface.
Let's go over the difference between a scaler and a curette. A scaler is only used for supragingival calculus, so don't take it below the gum line. You can see the sharp pointed edge of the instrument. This would be very uncomfortable for your patient if you went under the gum line. The curette, however, is designed for subgingival calculus. You can tell which side is the cutting edge because it slopes down more on that side. The cutting edge is the side you want against the tooth when removing calculus.
With the modified pen grasp, the index finger is bent at the second joint from the fingertip and is positioned well above the middle finger on the same side of the handle. The pad of the thumb is placed midway between the middle and index fingers on the opposite side of the handle. The finger rest helps to stabilize the hand and the instrument by providing a solid point of support as the instrument is moved.
Traveling away from the tooth's midline, small vertical strokes by the Jaquette scaler ensure the painless removal of supragingival calculus.
Moving on to the posterior teeth. To remove the calculus subgingivally, we will use a Gracie 1112 for the mesial surfaces and a Gracie 1314 for the distal surfaces. Rest the Gracie as close to the tooth as possible and proceed subgingivally, hugging the tooth. The working cutting edge should be facing the tooth. Make sure to have a 60 to 80 degree angle between the face of the instrument and the tooth surface. Proceed to remove the calculus with an upward stroke towards the crown of the tooth.
Now that all the calculus has been removed, let's show you how to clean the teeth.
Now it's time for prophylaxis treatment. Change your dental handpiece speed from high speed to polishing straight. You're going to want to put the speed at 3000 RPMs to not break the prophy angle or generate too much heat. Match the prophy angle tube to the straight handpiece hole, twist it into the straight handpiece to lock it in place.
The first thing you want to do is to get some of the prophy paste into the prophy cup. Once the cup is full of paste, you press it against the tooth, working down the center and then side to side. You want to gently press the cup against the tooth so it flares and can get slightly under the gum line. You also want to make sure the cup flares into the interproximal spaces. You'll repeat the same technique for the lingual surfaces. And for the posterior teeth, you want to be sure to get each cusp and the buccal surfaces.
Well done. Now you know everything about scaling and root planning. Now go get that calculus